So welcome all to Pure Living Conversations with Pure Mitti. So we launched this series this week just to help people talk about natural living and how easy it would be for anyone to move on to this eco-conscious journey and just help us translate ourselves into this conscious consumerism. And I would like to welcome Neelam Singh, who is our first imminent guest for the series. So she's a lawyer who's turned to be an Ayurvedic health counselor.
So Ayurveda, its origins go back to India 5,000 years ago, and it's the knowledge of life. And the most beautiful thing about Ayurveda is it's preventative, meaning you can use this science to prevent disease or skin or health conditions down the future. And it's also predictable. Like you can tell. So the concept is that everyone came into this world made of 5 elements, which manifest as 3 doshas. And I'm going to just talk about elements first, but it's space, air, fire, water, and earth. And depending on various factors, we all come into this world with these 5 elements, but in different proportions. So it's recognizing that we each have a unique constitution as we enter into this world. And the whole point of Ayurveda is to honor that original constitution and adopt dietary protocols, lifestyle activities that are balancing to your original constitution.
Can you explain to us how this science can be proven to be so effective for skincare?
Yes, absolutely. So keep in mind, skin is the biggest organ in our body, right? It covers essentially like 90% of our body, right? And skin, keep in mind, skin is very connected, especially the top layer of your skin. It's very connected to how clean your blood is. And how clean your blood is a reflection of whether your liver is in balance. So because in the West, we engage in a lot of toxins, like through medications, antibiotics, environmental toxins. Most of our livers in the West, if you're not doing liver cleanses every so often or incorporating enough bitter foods, and keep in mind the bitter taste in the Western diet is completely lacking, right?
Yeah,
it's very persistent in the Indian diet, but in the Western diet, it's very lacking. So most of us suffer from an overheated liver. Right. So that being said, if you keep in mind the connection between the liver, right? So when the liver's in balance, it's able to detoxify your blood more. And your blood, how clean your blood is a reflection of the top layer of your skin. Right. So every dosha, remember I had spoken about how the 5 elements break up into 3 doshas. You have vata, which is air and ether. You have pitta, which is fire and water. And you have kapha, which is earth and water, more earth, less water. All these things play into how your skin is. So vata actually dosha plays into how your skin is formed. Pitta dosha plays into the glow of your skin, the complexion. And kapha goes into how oily and the luster and softness of your skin. It's also very good for cleansing your blood, right? Because it's bitter, right? So what it does, neem is very good for pitta conditions. So what that means is there's a lot of skin conditions that arise from too much heat in your body. So some acne, right? Any redness or blemishes, those largely are the reason that is your blood is too hot. Right? And so it's manifesting itself as redness or blemishes. So what neem does topically, it does this internally too, but it's exceptional topically because it cools down your body and gets rid of a lot of these pitta aggravating conditions.
So this is our soap that we do. This is the neem bar soap. It looks black and almost dark green, but this is what, it only has neem and coconut oil, and it's fantastic. It's just so moisturizing.
So that is actually really good for all 3 doshas because you're taking the drying of neem and you're balancing out with the moisturizing aspect of coconut oil. I basically just strip the neem leaves like this, right? You just pull them off really easy. And again, any part of the neem is really good to use. So I kind of did this, and I even broke up this twig part. And then I took a mortar and I just mashed it because
Oh,
when you
even the
mash it,
twig.
you're
You can
removing-
use the twig as well? Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
And I mashed it with the mortal to release some of the properties. And then I took all these leaves and I boiled the pot of water first. And when it was boiling, I turned the pot off because you never want to boil the actual herb, because then you're removing the medicine or you're killing the medicine because you're applying too much heat to it. And I just let the neem seep for about 16 hours. I'm sorry, I'm such a big fan of these glass spray bottles because, as you know, you should keep your herbs in glass to use on your face.
Okay.
So you can just use maybe this much in maybe a cup of water,